Hello everyone, this is Waldorf,
And this is Statler.
and today we're going to review the Buckeye battles. What's that?
The event.
The event. No, just Buckeye
This
battles.
is back all battles that happened in
I guess I should have put
the
27.
Buckeye State.
Buckeye Battles 2017,
Okay.
ninth age tournament.
There we go.
102 players. Pretty impressive.
Crossed 100.
We did.
The century
They
mark.
did. I say we. I was there. We.
You were there. You were one of the 102.
I was one of the 102, and I brought somebody with me, so I'm two of the 102.
You two of the 102.
This was on I think it was some college called Wayland College or something like that.
Oh, it's actually on a
So it's actually on a college
school campus. Interesting. So
just
no
a couple
hotel
pictures.
close by.
And this was in. There was actually one fairly close by, but
I mean, close by, but not within walking distance.
no, there was one within walking
Oh,
distance. And a couple of guys stayed there.
Mm-hmm.
I was my generally procrastinating self and waited till a week before the tournament to try to get a room.
I see.
So we did not stay. We did not stay in the nearby hotel.
Well, nearby hotel is probably full of visiting college students, so it's probably a good idea anyway.
So anyway, so this was in there. You can see this was in the theater.
The theater.
Theater room. So nice. This is where they did the seating later on for all the announcements, for all the awards and stuff.
Okay.
But here's a couple shots of the room. They actually played up on the stage.
So you're on the stage. Okay.
You know, and you'll see it better from
I think I see you in the
this
background.
angle. You can see I'm not in the background.
It looked like it was you in the background. The previous picture.
That was you in the background. We
Wasn't-
won't say which
wasn't me.
one. Go back and you can spot him.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Look for the appropriate hand puppet.
Look for the hand puppet.
Yeah.
But you can see from here off to the right, you can see where it's looking out into the auditorium room.
Right.
So behind me, from where I'm standing and taking this picture, there's another probably maybe 16 tables for 40K. Was set
Yeah.
up back there behind me.
We don't care about that kind of stuff.
Which
Do you know if they were playing the new 8th edition or were they playing probably the previous edition?
Don't know. Didn't bother to check.
Yeah, probably the previous edition since the new one just came out.
Just
curious.
yeah.
Not that I am a fan of the game, but
So this was nice, and anyway, a lot of tables, a lot of room.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice place. And you can see, coming from the other angle, there's kind of a glimpse of some of the 40K players down there on the bottom left.
yes.
And these were the awards. It's a bad picture of the awards.
It's because they're wrapped in plastic.
They're wrapped in plastic, so they're kind of glaring.
So, yes.
The rubber, whoever got it the lowest points got the rubber mallet and the new game to try out.
Oh, I was wondering where you got that mallet from.
Which was kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
So, and then the big sword for the winner.
And a sword-like device.
And terrible picture because I should have got the pickaxe thing in the right.
There's a
for
pickaxe.
the best general, I think.
Okay. Was it a specific kind of pickaxe?
There's a
Did
better
it,
thing.
did it have jacks written on it?
It did not have jacks written on
Okay.
it. And they did the normal thing, which they did, well, I don't know if it's normal. Same thing they did last year, where they give you 3 coupons,
Uh-huh.
and you write your name on the back, and you can drop them into these buckets you want. And at the end of the tournament, they draw the name, and you get the prize that's right next to the bucket.
I was concerned you guys had a beer pong tournament,
It's
and that's what we were going to be talking about.
yes. It's kind of like the old, they're the old door prizes, but this is a different way to
Right.
give them away. You could also buy these for, I don't know, it was like, for $10 you could get 16 more tickets.
Okay.
And I did that, and I actually won a box of all things, more Boar Boys.
Cool.
So,
And we need more.
but anyway, so it was nice. I mean, you could drop, your whole, all of them into one. or whatever.
Is that a big bucket of cheesy poofs up there? Or?
And that is a big bucket of cheesy poofs, which went to the best, I think the best club,
Okay.
which was the total of the top 3 players.
Oh, top 3. Okay.
Top 3.
Oh, top 3 per
Top
club.
3 scores. The top 3 scores from your club.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they gave you additional 50 points if you had a banner. A club banner.
Oh, a club banner. You guys have a club banner?
We do not have a club banner.
Hey, you're slouches, man.
Well, one of them did. Apparently, they split up the Mid-Atlantic into two different clubs.
Okay.
You know, if you were Northern Virginia up, you became a part of the ILL club.
Okay.
And if you were south
Ill?
of that,
You were ill?
I was ill for the time, and it really disgusts me to be part of that club
Okay.
for other reasons. No, and then the southern ones all went to that Cobra Kai, which was right now. Todd and Ryan Capps are both members, and Jerry Parsley.
Okay.
But they pulled in Chad. Chad used to be a member of the
Right.
club, and he still claims he's a traveling member. When
Yeah.
he travels, he's part of the
Oh, is that
club.
what it is?
Yes, he's in that devastating charge.
As opposed to de facto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
They were also giving away, one of the players donated one of these gaming mats,
Oh, okay.
and they were giving that away, and I put a bunch of tickets in that one and didn't come home with a gaming mat. So that was disappointing.
How many tickets? Enough to buy a whole gaming mat yourself?
No.
Just checking.
I did buy $10 because I think it helps. It supports them, helps them,
Yeah.
deal with it, and because they're buying all this terrain. I don't know.
Sure.
It's a lot of terrain and stuff.
Hope they didn't spend much on that table.
This was part of the.
I'm sure it's part of the theater.
I think
Yes.
that was part of the theater stuff.
Yes.
I don't think they brought that big heavy, but all these tables they have with them and the terrain you'll see in some of the games I played at least.
Okay.
You'll see some of those. But anyway,
All right.
so that was that.
Past the beer pong.
It does look like beer pong.
Yes, it does. Keep going.
This was the award ceremony.
Oh, so at the end?
Oh
Okay.
no, this was just this was not the award ceremony. It was just a picture I took between games just to show
Okay.
you, kind of get you. a
That's
better
kind of nice.
feel.
You finish up. You got some seating.
Got some, yes, and I was
Escape the
taking
heat.
advantage of that.
You were finishing
Thank
up early a lot?
When you finished up early, and the time between rounds, and they actually brought in food both days for lunch.
What'd they bring in?
First day they brought in subs,
Okay.
like 4 or 5 different kinds of subs, and had big boxes of subs. And you grab a
Okay.
sub, you grab a sub, you grab a drink, and you grab a bag of chips.
Just don't be too slow or you'll get the veggie sub.
And you get the veggie chips, and there were veggie
But I'm
subs
not
for
a
the-
vegetarian.
It's too bad. And they actually brought in plenty. There was actually more. Once everyone's gone through,
Uh-huh.
then whoever wants to go back for seconds.
They brought
is
in more
welcome.
vegetarian subs. Okay.
Correct. So, yeah, once you got through eating, you could go back and get a vegetarian sub if you
Exactly.
wanted to.
Because I want more lettuce.
Second day they brought in pizzas.
All right.
A big pile of pizzas, and we're giving. You had again 3 pieces of pizza, drink, and a bag of chips.
3.
3.
Don't they know how war gamers eat?
Yeah, they do.
See.
So again, once you were done, you can go back and
Okay.
get some more. Once everyone make sure everyone got some.
Especially those 40K players. They needed 3 pizzas each.
and we won't get racist about the 40K players. Yeah, this is another picture of everyone up there playing. And this was a picture during the award ceremony. This is Jeff. He's the guy that ran the tournament. Great guy. And again, very well-run tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing, there's 2 things I'll give you.
Okay.
2 things with the tournament. First one,
I wasn't there.
you weren't there. That was a major problem. I think that's you over here. Wasn't that you right there? No, oh no, it was this one, wasn't it?
I'm behind this guy's head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The first thing that I would like to see them do something to speed up. The tournament's over. A lot of us, like Chaihammer guy. I think said he was 6 hours away. I'm 7
Yeah.
hours away. A ton of us have these long drives coming after this,
Mm-hmm.
and then they need to find a way to speed up these giveaways.
A lot of giveaways.
Things, because they come up to these bucket, they grab the cup, shake it up, dump it into another container, pull out a name, announce the name, the guy comes up, gets his prize, and they do the next one. And you can see there's 30, maybe 40 of these things spread out on this table.
Yeah.
So that becomes a little tedious. It's fantastic that they do it. I don't want to sound negative about it at all.
Sounds awfully negative.
But it would be there. If
I know what you're saying. It's the end of the day.
if there was some way to speed anything, to help anything, speeding this up would be a fantastic.
Maybe do the pulling by some independent person
Earlier
during the
and just do
previous
announcements.
game and just do the announcement.
Correct. Just cut off because you're allowed to put in tickets into these things all the way up until they started drawing them.
Right.
But if they did the cutoff after the first game on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then
At
like I
lunchtime or
said, somebody
whatever,
else independently draw them and then just
Yeah,
announce
that
them.
could save some time.
Would save
a little
a
bit
lot
of time at least,
And that's what that's every bit of time at this point you're looking
Yeah.
for.
Sure,
Believe me.
sure. But that's a nitpicky thing, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a nitpicky thing. That's it. Yeah.
What was the other thing?
You made me forget now.
Must not have been that bad. The lighting.
Because you were talking. The lighting, it's hard for him to do anything about that, but the lighting in some of the corners
I'm just asking about the lighting.
Got a little bad. It was not terrible again, but you know, in some corners it was a little bit dark.
Right. I mean, that's the facility. It's not the.
And that's the facility. It's got nothing to do with nothing to do with them at all.
And they did a good job with their game pack and everything else.
There was one other thing.
Okay.
I'll come to that one in a minute. And the game pack was great. They came out with this, you know, the game pack. You walk in, they hand you the game pack. I love the way they handled painting. The game pack had, you know, the schedule, a full page for each scenarios, and with all the scenario setup rules, they duplicated them out of the book. You know, so you didn't have to open your army book and say, okay, well, counter thrust means this. You know.
Oh, that's good.
So they did duplicate it completely out of the book, so you didn't have to look up anything to get started. One of the nice spots, we'll give you a little peek ahead. Look at that. I won General's Choice Award.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
special. They came around at
the most special in quotes player in the
after the third game. You were supposed to vote on General's Choice, and this was they gave out a form where you know just fill out an army, a person's name or their army or whatever, and you know your name, and turn it in. Whoever got the most votes got General's Choice.
Okay.
And it's
But it was, as far as what? As far as your favorite opponent?
Well, that's kind of what it is, and that's what it says. It says vote on your favorite looking army, your favorite themed army, your best opponent. You know, some guy you just want to vote for.
Okay.
Pretty much whatever. You're open to vote for anybody in there.
And how much did this cost you?
You know, $5 a person. I got like 30 of them, I think. So it wasn't that bad.
Oh, congratulations.
It's $150 for a nice little plaque.
It's nice to win something.
It's nice to win something. But anyway, I won General's Choice. So again, don't
I am disappointed that they didn't give you the plastic.
They did. I took it off.
Oh,
already.
okay.
I've already taken it off because I had to, you know, sleep with it and hug it. And
there you go.
Curl up with it.
That's what the plastic is for.
And now the only other negative to this entire thing that I had with this.
You didn't win.
No, that's not a negative.
Okay.
That's like a given. It's not a negative.
I thought it was a negative you had for all tournaments.
That is true. That's why I won't include it here.
Yeah.
This is my other negative. This was my game 2 opponent.
I'm sorry. You got to turn the picture. I can't look at this.
This is my game 2 opponent. I cannot put this down as anything but a negative. I am not thrilled with driving 6 hours to play this.
Yeah.
7 hours.
Please change the picture. It's burning my eyes.
But anyway,
I'm old. My eyesight's fading.
Other than those two, other than that,
okay,
it's what it is. Anyway, take a relief.
Yes.
All right. That was the general thing on the tournament. Real quick, there's their Buckeye battles. They've got their own website. They've got another.
This is where again?
Ohio.
Okay.
Kind of near Columbus, Ohio, I believe. I forget the name of the place. We just saw that. Oh, it was here.
Delaware?
Delaware, Ohio. Thank you. Good job.
You're welcome.
Delaware, Ohio. Appreciate that. They also have a tournament coming up that the same group runs. It's Strength in Numbers, which is a team tournament.
Oh, really?
Sometime in August.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a 4-player, not a.
Oh, like an ETC type.
Like
thing.
an ETC 4-player team.
Forget it.
Not a duo. What is it? Couples tournament.
Yes, a couples tournament.
Not a couples tournament. It's a team tournament. Moving on, and then we have the results of the tournament.
Okay.
Results of the tournament: James Silva, Chaihammer with Orcs and Goblins.
Chaihammer with Orcs and Goblins, and bottom tier army, and he won the tournament. Well. And he took a piece that you.
He took the Great Green Idol that I think is no good.
Did you actually talk to him when you were there?
I refuse to talk to him about his army.
You should have talked to him to get some, tips, because clearly he's a better player than you
Clearly,
are.
he's a much better. He's definitely a much better player than me.
Yeah.
Plays orcs and goblins. When I walked in, I talked to him.
Actually, I think we have to scratch him from our subscription, since he did a thing on all the YouTubers and he didn't include you.
That's a good point.
So I think we're gonna have to blacklist him.
He shunned me.
He shunned you. He showed you up on the table and then he shunned you.
Well, when I got there, I told him I would concede and give him orcs and goblin, best orc and goblin player for this tournament.
Yeah.
So, guy's got that going for me.
Yes. Then we have Infernal Dwarves, which is a good placement. They're not.
I don't think they were that.
They're not overpowered anymore.
I don't think they are. But I talked to this Johannes, whose army this is.
Right.
And he's telling me he thinks it's one of the most powerful armies in the game.
Yeah, I think it was.
He's a really good player.
Oh, a good player always makes every army look good.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at battle points, though, he's second in battle points.
Yep.
I mean, and second in total battle points.
Yeah.
Battle points and then objective points, they split them out. But, second in both.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Then Vampire Covenant, another solid but not really powerful army.
Yeah, another good player, though, as well. This is the captain of the ETC team.
Okay, and everyone knows what we think of Ogre Cons.
A pair of Ogre Con players.
Yeah, Dread Elves.
Doing very well.
A solid, but Demon Legions, better. I think we think they're better than other people do.
Right.
But,
and this is Phil Blake. He rode up with me. So
yes, one of your guys.
I get credit for him taking 7th.
Yes. Had to give up on his
Undying
Dynasties and play with a different army. That's what it took for him. I guess.
Did.
Beast Herds, we think of that. Back to Dread Elves and Sylvan Elves. Sylvan Elves made it up.
So top
with
10
a tree
armies, just if you go top 10, there are 8 different armies in the top 10.
That's a good spread.
It's a very nice spread.
Mm-hmm. In top 20, it's like 13.
Top 20, I think it's 13, we said.
Yeah. I feel bad for number 3. It seems like he just had to take one more objective.
Yeah, he only got one objective.
And he would have won the whole tournament.
He would have, because 3 points would have put him at 83, and
overall, he's off by 1 point. So, that's all he needed.
Yes, one more game where he got the objective.
Yeah.
That's pretty harsh, isn't it?
That is harsh, yeah.
Anyway, moving down on through the list, you can see some of the guys, and these lists are posted. You can
keep scrolling so we can get to your name.
Post them, and now we get down. We haven't slipped into the second half.
You are in the top half with the interestingly built Equitane army.
I am in the top half. I just want that to be noted. I'm not even the second placing Kingdom of Equitane army, but I am in the top half.
Yes, you are.
So, anyway, fun tournament. A very fun tournament.
So what was the army splits?
Oh, the army splits were... let's bring this...
There it is.
There we go. So we had 14 Warriors of the Dark Gods.
Yeah, they're making a...
They were a very popular army.
I think people are starting to understand that they're better than they think they
in the placements, though...
They're not great.
I mean, the first one placing in the... I think was... there it is. First one placed 14.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not placing well, but... I mean, not placing really high.
No.
But definitely a very popular army at the moment.
14 of them, yeah.
And 9 Saurian.
Kind of surprised. I mean, a lot of people think that they're overpowered. I mean, I think they're solid myself, but and then Hibernells, Vampire Covenant, Beast Herds is becoming more popular because they're so good.
But 9 Saurian Ancients and not a single one in the top 20.
Yeah. That's I can see that.
Hibernells, like you said, and then we come on down
it's actually a good number of Equitane, which is
there were
people
are still holding out.
Not a good tournament army. And we didn't see a lot of the all foot Equitane, which is the way a lot of people are switching
there was
to play
I don't
them.
think there was any all foot Equitane in this army, in this thing.
Not that many ogres. They're good.
The all foot Equitane typically tends to be an ETC army, though, a team tournament army.
Yeah.
Where you just want something that can hold points or whatever.
Yeah.
5 Orc and Goblins.
Orc and Goblins. I mean, it's not it's
dwarves. Hopefully they've been... This is only because they've been shamed out of playing that trashy, broken armies.
Well, the one thing about the dwarves, I mean, and we heard our stuff, we don't think it's well designed, but still in a tournament, it has challenges because it's so hard to deal with. A lot of people just sit back, and it doesn't get the 20 O's because of it, because they don't want to engage it, or they try to pick at it and get a bare minimum win or a tie. So
correct.
Sylvan Elves, they're a matchup dependent army like Aquitaine, so not too many. Infernal Doors, only 2. That's
it's kind of surprising.
Well, models are hard to get, and they're not as good as they were.
They took a very serious, in my opinion, compared to
where they were, like version 1.1
at one point,
or 9.9 or whatever they were. Yeah.
Right. So, but anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up.
Yeah. So I mean, a good mix, except for the Warriors of Dark Gods and the Infernal Doors, but generally maybe the Saurian Agents. But
and just to remind everybody, I was the best General's choice.
And we're still trying to figure out what that means.
It doesn't matter. I'm the General's choice.
You were the only one that used deodorant the second day?
We'll go with that. All right. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.